And I want to look back at the party, so they're looking at me, and I'm gonna back into the room backwards.
You go into the room backwards.
It's a bit like I don't need the party right now.
So as you walk your way into the room backwards, what you don't notice, the vines begin to writhe into two masses that begin to shamble towards you.
Yes!
And you and the shambling mounds need to roll initiative. The other guys are going to have to get to you first. So...
17.
Okay, the mound's got 11. So, we will do a round of combat, and then you guys can move. You are in your movement speed, though. And there's jumps. So, Beetle, what'd you do? You got two shambling mounds making their way towards you.
Can I see the whole? This is like an outdoor space, right? And I can see all of it. Like, there's no other way around outside.
No, it's not outside. This is an enclosed room that is a magical.
With just them two.
Garden, yeah. Just for
There's
those.
nothing else in here.
Nothing else in it. Just for those that want to see, this is what you've got approaching you.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll disengage and walk out the door.
So you are within 5 feet of the first one. So with that,
Yeah.
so you disengage.
I did.
That's your action. So it's not going to get an attack of opportunity.
It's not. No.
Are you going to shut the door? Or you can't. You've
Yeah.
used your action. So you're just going to run away.
Fine.
You're going to run away.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside, stand here. Is there anything down this corridor? Or is it just like the edge of the balcony?
Hang on. I thought I'd rubbed it all out.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will, at this point where I am, I will shout to the party, shambling mounds, and then I'm gonna move the next part to, I think is the first one, go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh no, here.
Was that an insult? Is he insulting us?
When is he not?
These mounds have got a movement speed of 30 feet. Now,
That's fine. For the rest of the session, they cannot be always 5 feet behind me. We'll just keep going in circles, guys, till they get bored.
It's going to take them 10 feet to get through the door, though, because they're going to have to squeeze through. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. That one can't come out. Okay, the other 3 party members, it is your turn to use your movement speed if you want to come and help.
I can attack from here, so I should probably be in initiative.
I can roll you in if you want. In fact, you know what? I will roll you all in. We've had that initial encounter. Let me...
Yeah, I've just realised all of you are ranged, so all of you
Yeah.
are actually probably in the best fight
If
we've
you-
ever had.
Roll your initiatives. I'll be able to add you.
Yeah, I've got 120 foot range. That was bad initiative.
I got 3.
I got 19.
It's
I
put,
got 7.
it's put you all in above the shambling mounds. It didn't take notice of your rolls because it's broke, but that's fine. So we'll go. Haku, you are first in this round.
Okay, okay. How far am I from them? Let me get the ruler.
80 feet.
Okay, perfect. Because that is exactly what I need for my short bow.
Oh, excellent.
18 to hit.
Oh, that hits. On this one
Nice.
here, or the one in the doorway?
I was going to do the one here that's already out.
That's fine. Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to roll my damage. I'm going to use my feat that I always forget, which is Savage Attacker, so I can re-roll my die. And I've still rolled a 1. So that's 4 piercing damage. It does have Vex though, so I have advantage on my next roll against the creature before the end of my next turn. And we now have 2 attacks, so I'm going to try and hit it again.
Excellent.
I need that advantage, so I'm going to roll again. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
That's better.
That's better. 9 piercing damage, and that's going to be me.
As these arrows into the side of this writhing mass of vines, they seem to just shear off like sticks and little bits of vine that just drop to the floor, but they carry on writhing, but it's still in pursuit of Beetle. Is that the end of your turn?
It is indeed.
Beetle, you are up.
Now, can I assume right that given they're like a nature monster, should we say, and I grew up in a forest, that I would definitely have seen a shambling mound in my time venturing and.
Oh yeah, rooting for bugs in the undergrowth and things like that.
Yeah.
You've definitely been in the grasps of one of these before.
I will say to the party, distance is everything. Like, I will.
Yeah, I think we got that covered.
25, 30. And what can I do? I will Witch Bolt.
Excellent.
This-
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
23 hits.
Okay. I don't know why it's done 3. I don't know why it's done 3. Did you see 3 dice on there?
Yeah.
It's meant to be 2d12, but
You cast it at a higher level.
yeah, it's just a first level for me. So yeah, that makes sense. Then it just still says on the description 2d12. So whatever that damage that just came up because I was too busy talking over it.
I'll look in the game log. What kind
16.
So you fire this witch bolt and it hits, and the shambling mound just completely shrugs it off and is completely ineffective.
Yeah, and I will shout.
How many hit points did you give it? It was 16, wasn't it?
16, yeah.
16. Okay, that's good to know.
By the way, I only counted 2 of those dice, so it must be 2d12. I have no idea why it rolled 3 and then only counted 2. It just must be buggy.
The shambling mound is now back up to full hit points.
Cool. That's me. That's my turn.
Okay, Remy, you are up.
I don't see any reason not to just firebolt this thing. The one that's out on the balcony.
Okay.
Should be well within range. Yep. Firebolt. Please hit. Wow. That's...
That, my friend, is unfortunately not going to hit.
Bonus action, anything? Not really. Well, good luck.
Is that the end of your turn? Okay, Sorrelin, you are up.
Right, I'm gonna go with a good old Eldritch Blast. We're level 5 now, though, aren't we?
We are.
Brilliant. So I can do 2 beams. So I do a separate attack roll for each one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do. Well, I got a nat 1 for the first one. And And then the next one, I got a 19.
That'll hit. Which one are you going for? The one in the doorway or the one on the balcony?
One on the balcony, I'd say.
Yep, that's cool.
Cool. That's 2 damage.
2 force damage. That's fine. Okay. It is now the Shambling Mound's turn. And okay, no. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nothing else it can do. This one, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. End of their turn. Haku.
I am going to. Let's have a look. Oh, still got the ruler. They're going to be out of range for me now, aren't they, at the 80?
Yeah, you might have to take a few steps forward.
Can I share spaces with
You can
my
share
party?
space with your ally, or you can move through your ally's space.
Okay. I just can't really end a turn.
No.
I'm going to come to where Sorlin is, and I'm going to attempt to jump to cross over.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll?
Jump is, I believe, it's strength, isn't it? But let me double check.
I'm an idiot. I've
What's
just
up?
realised.
What's your strength score?
If you forgot. My strength is 0. I've got an 11. So I haven't got any mods. I've got acrobatics, which is a +3, which I could do. Or survival, which is a 6. But survival isn't going to be a jump, is it? Let's be honest. That's just me trying to...
Jump seems to heighten.
I can do a performance.
Do me
But that
do me an
isn't much better.
athletics check. Strength. Yeah, athletics.
Okay. A 13.
You manage to jump, and you land right on the edge. Roll me another. Roll me an acrobatics check.
To keep my balance from falling back. Oh. It's a 12.
Just manage to compose yourself on the edge. You've used all your
Perfect.
movement now. You're just over, but you are just in range to maybe make a shot.
Perfect. Again, I'm going to ready that bow and go for the one closest. That's an 11 to hit.
So 11's gonna miss, unfortunately.
That's fair enough. I do have my second action, so I will just get the next one ready, shoot it straight back. And that's going to be a miss as well, I think, at 13.
13 misses. Yeah.
Yeah, totally fair. I'm not steady on my feet after that land, so that is going to be me.
Okay. Beetle, we're back to you.
Okay. I am going to 30. Feels like nothing. Oh my god, why do you have to press separate ones for this? If that's right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. I'm going to shout across, and I know that's very loud, so... But I'm going to shout in this hallway. I'm stupid. Fire... lightning, not good. Lightning, not good. Fire, not good. Don't know what's good. And... Do you know what? I know you can only say so many things in combat. will the DM allow it if I literally waste my action to say a bit more?
Yeah.
Why don't we use the fire-resistant things against the fire dragon?
We don't know it's fired.
It's
we
a red
never
dragon.
confirmed. We never confirmed it was a red dragon.
I thought the Modron said it was a red dragon. And
So-
we have a
No,
tapestry.
So it's a big dragon.
Okay, I thought it said red dragon. So no, and I'll obviously be saying this as I run to that 30 feet of distance like a maniac.
Stop talking. Just keep running.
I've wasted my action doing that. I should have dashed. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it. Sorry, I said that on YouTube. Who cares? So it's too late. The ADHD is coming in. I will action surge, and I will. That means I can go 30 feet and dash, right? So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just really want to confirm that you action surged to run away better.
I don't think you have you ever fought a shambling mound?
We're gonna fight a
have not.
dragon after this.
Yeah, the difference
I
is
did say let's not go find other things, and look what we've done.
the difference is the shambling mound. If it gets hold of you, you are screwed. So that's exactly why I'm spending my action not being 5 feet of it.
You used your bonus action yet?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but I don't have any starlight steps left.
Okay. That's fine. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Remy, you are up.
Don't use fire. Okay. Let me. Don't
Yeah, I've
use
got
fire.
nothing left. Nothing left but a second wind.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that.
We've got to go fight a dragon.
I'm going to Sorcerer's Burst the front mound again. Hold on, let me check. Sorcerer's Burst. Yep, also 120 feet. Cool. Which should be... Yep, 100 feet. So I'm going to do a Psychic Damage Sorcerer's Burst.
At this one.
At this dude.
At that one there. The furthest one away.
Yeah. The one technically closest to Beetle.
Yeah.
If you count having to go round the whole thing. Yep. So Sorcerer's Burst, let's go. Be a good roll. That's 16.
Just hits.
Yeah, so this is psychic damage, which, if this mound of grass is resistant to psychic, I'm very annoyed. 8 psychic damage.
As you cast your spell, the mound sort of writhes and wriggles and shakes its vines, but it's still very much charging headlong around this balcony.
I mean, I think Beetle might be dead, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. As a bonus action, I am going to unleash my innate sorcery. So I get all sparkly, which just gives me advantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
And
Sorrelin,
increases my spell DC.
you are up.
I'm gonna go in again. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, on the nearest one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 14.
Just misses.
Okay, I'm gonna go again with Eldritch Blast. That's a dirty 21.
That hits.
Nice. And that's 3 damage.
3 damage. Doesn't even feel it, it just takes the damage and carries on. It is now their turn. 5, 10.
Well, I mean, I'm also gonna use Cloud's Jaunt to move slightly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just move over here like that.
Okay. Now, this one here carries on its pursuit of Beetle. Upon you doing your step, your cloud jaunt, probably not landing the most silently. It doesn't hear it, but it seems to be alerted to your presence, and this one actually starts to move this way.
Oh no.
DM, can I ask what the light source is like in here?
It's not like well lit, but it's not dark.
Cool.
No, I can't believe nobody's asked me what the circles are yet.
Can we see the circles?
Alex.
Yeah, I'd be
They're
quite-
usually Alex.
I'd be quite willing to,
No,
tell,
it's not
you,
me.
to tell you what they are, because it might help you. Beetle,
Go on.
we established that you knew about Shambling Mounds. So Shambling Mounds have got blind sight. They actually haven't got eyes. So those circles are the range of what the Shambling Mounds can see. I'm pretty sure if you got out of their line of sight, they probably wouldn't be very interested because they're very, very low intelligence.
So we just need to get out of the way.
I think we should herd them like cattle. Personally.
To where?
To where we need to go.
I personally think that's a bad idea.
I agree.
Well, I'm not talking to you right now. Haku.
I'm gonna say there's nothing we can
Secret
do to
dragon.
stop Beetle from doing that. But we can stand by and watch as Beetle gets ripped apart by two big shambling tree creatures.
And a dragon.
And a dragon at the same time.
Whose turn is it?
It's Haku's go.
I am going to do a backflip and jump backwards now because, this is looking pretty like it's going south quick.
Roll me
So,
an athletics.
Another,
Athletics.
yeah.
Depending on the result, depends on if you have to give me a dex check. Absolutely no problem.
Is that-
Straight over.
Sweet. I didn't even see the roll myself, so I was like,
That natural 20, you land quite softly as well. There's no balance issues. You are just there. Anything you want to do on your turn?
I am. Do you know what? I'm not even going to waste my arrows at this point because, yeah, I will. Can I? I never know if I can dash. Can I dash as my action?
You can use an action dash.
Okay, then I will. How much movement would that give me?
You'll get 30 feet.
Okay.
It's the same as your movement.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And how much of my movement would I have used in the jump? Would that have been my whole movement?
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, yeah.
Okay, so I will get to like here, and I'm just gonna shout, "Guys, just get out of range. Just back up. They will lose us."
Okay. Beetle.
I'm gonna. Is this a room in front of me? A
That
door?
is a
That I can see.
door.
Can I see through it?
You can. Let me just see what that door is. Helps if you've got the book open, Johnny.
Look, I think, particularly,
S18.
it's clearly a trap room with the shambling mounds, but I like the idea that we can use the trap against the things that we're meant to be running from that we then get put in the trap against.
Okay. You can see through this door, and what you can see is. So it's a brightly lit room. Crystal sconces spaced along the walls light the room. The floor is one large balcony that overhangs what looks to be a supply room on the lower floor. There's a glass staircase going down that connects them. Cables stretch between brass posts to form a railing around the top of the balcony. Against the southwest wall, there seems to be a humming metal console with several switches and a flashing red bulb on its slanted top. Mounted on the wall above it is an oval plate of dark glass. A blocky creature clutches a small ceramic card in one of its mechanical hands and waits nervously by the console. You recognise this creature to be another Modron. The door in front of you has got the exclamation mark symbol on it.
Okay, so I can see all that, but I can't go in. Because he has both cards, and he's across the room.
I thought you had a card.
I gave it to him.
The Modron's got one in its hand.
I'll bang on the I'll bang on the glass door. Does he answer? If he doesn't, I'm jumping down.
He doesn't speak common, but the Modron does look towards the door with a panicked, nervous look on his face.
I'll say, open the door, and I will point at the door, and pretend to kind of open it with my hand.
Roll me a performance check.
Oh god, this is not what my character is. Am I rolling with a 0? Has it rolled?
It has. You got a 3.
You got 3.
Brilliant. I'll go, screw it, and I'm going to jump down.
As you jump down, the Modron had started walking towards the door, but as you jump down, it just goes back to the console.
Of course he did.
Right, so you've jumped down here.
Yes.
So that would be, I say that'd be 10 feet of your movement.
Okay, yeah, alright. I will shout up at Sorrelin, just run, and I will run 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I'll use my action to go another. Oh my god, I'm moving the hoops instead. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Basically in line with Remy.
Okay. And at the end of your turn?
It's the end of my turn.
Remy, what are you doing?
If we're just running, there's not much. Kind of annoyed I wasted my sorceress.
I said let's go fight the dragon.
But yeah, I didn't start this fight. I want to be very clear.
This is true.
I'm just gonna come up behind you and go, we need to get a leash for Beetle or something. And that's my turn.
Okay, Sorrelin, we're back to you.
Like Remy, I'm a little annoyed I had to use my Cloud's Drawn, but I'll use another one to get out of the reach of the creature again. So he'll just come over here next to Haku.
I sure you don't want to try and jump it first?
Oh, yeah, I can try and jump it. Do I need to do an athletics check?
Yes, please.
That's a nat 1.
You go to jump, and you trip, and you fall the 10 feet, taking 5 points of damage.
Use your inspiration.
Or you can use your inspiration to give yourself an advantage. So you can roll again.
Plus I get another 1. Okay.
That'll do
17.
it. That'll do it.
Nice. I'll hop over and then I'll go up to Haku. And I think that'll be the end of my turn. I won't actually attack anything or make any moves.
Shambling Mounds are no longer in pursuit. For now. And they are now just going to be hanging around there for a little while.
Well, that's narrowed down our options on where to go.
Well, not that way.
Yeah, exactly. We're not going back that way.
So,
I walk up to the group.
what is the plan?
I guess we go into a dragon's horde.
I'll
Thanks,
just follow
Beetle.
you. I'll just follow you.
Yeah, please follow.
We
Please.
sort of like surround Beetle. They're in the middle, and we just sort of huddle towards the dragon.
So you're going back down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the map has not loaded in correctly. Let's try
Has on my end.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, it's working for me.
The map looks okay to me.
I have got where I've taken the fog of war off. I've just got no characters, like no details on the map.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, very weird. Oh, there we go. Right, I've zoomed out and it's popped in. Okay, so you're all now at the bottom of the stairs and back in this chamber. So that is the lower level. You are in this atrium that's blocked off on one side by what looks to be a large... Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. A large wall of rubble. What do you want to do?
I will say there's another Modron I couldn't get through because I gave you the glyph runes, but there's another Modron up there on the second level that's looking a bit scared, but also in a room that looks important.
Okay.
Also, so the two glyphs we got, they're the exact same.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand one to Haku. So that Haku has a key as well.
Okay.
No, you don't get a key. You don't get to make that face.
I'm not after a key. I'm fine.
If we get this third one, that's going to Sorrelin.
Thank you.
If we find a fourth one, Remy's gonna have two keys. Is the way this works.
I think that's probably for the best. Shall we be prepared, but go up the escalator and see if we can get to the scared Medron, whatever they're called, this way?
You want to go? Sorry, up there.
Up the yeah.
Hang on. I don't think you can see that. Sorry.
Is that behind? No, it's all good. I'm cheating.
I've revealed.
Wait, what's behind that door, guys?
Well, you can't get to the
Behind
door.
that fog of war.
You can't get to the door because it's in the rubble. Hang on. Sorry, I've clicked off where I was. Right. So you're going towards the rubble. You want to go that way?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So there is.
I would start climbing up.
Okay. As you start climbing up, you feel a shift within the rubble, and you slide back down to the ground. Now you don't immediately see anything, but you do hear a rather hostile voice.
Ooh.
It's back again. You've already successfully plundered from my hoard once. What says that I shouldn't kill you where you stand right now? And a head of a bronze dragon pokes above the rubble and is staring you right in the face.
Bronze. Have we met? This is above table.
Sorry,
Have we met a bronze dragon?
Brass dragon. Apologies. You haven't met a
Who
brass
was
dragon.
the
Not met brass.
You met a bronze dragon.
Well-
That was Brioche Bane. No, he's a yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this is a brass dragon. Sorry.
And I assume this is fairly common knowledge? Metallic dragon, good. Well, not good, but better than chromatic.
Yeah.
Negotiable.
You're lagging. Okay. So I am going to kind of like try to make eye contact with the dragon. And I'm going to say we don't mean no disrespect. We're not here to cause any harm. And I don't believe we have ever met. It's a pleasure. And I'm just going to do a very like respectful bow.
We may not have
also
met,
do a big flourishing.
but that's not stopped you stealing from my hoard.
We was not aware that we were stealing from your hoard. If we have done, what have we taken?
Just gold and treasures that have disappeared from within the hoard. This is why I built this wall. This is why I am here, guarding it.
I will go into the bag of holding and I'm going to take out the ring with the bloodstone gems in it. And I'm going to say, is this a part of your hoard?
Is that from the room behind me?
I did find it there.
No, he looks over and he gestures to this area of the map.
As a peace offering, can I give you this to show no ill intent? We don't mean to steal. We're here to be friends. I specifically picked the cheapest item here, guys, above table.
So you
Respect that.
didn't take that from the chamber behind me.
No, we found it. But I'm trying to show that we're not here to cause or steal, cause any harm, or to steal from you, or anything like that. What of yours have we taken?
There are several hundred gold coins, suits of armor, fine works of art, chests and chests of jewels have disappeared.
I don't think that was us. I think you might have us confused.
Now this is where I need you all to think who would be best set to do this. Because I need you to try and persuade this dragon that you are not the ones that have been stealing from it.
Can I just push him forward?
Well, I've been doing my bow and letting Haku take the lead, but as I see that persuasion may be needed, I'm going to step forward and go, myself and my companions, we don't mean any insult to you, my lordship. We didn't know that this was odd. We actually were brought here by a voice saying it was in danger. We weren't aware of your presence here, and we certainly did not mean to take anything that might belong to you. It is well within your right to lay claim to everything within your hoard, and even everything in the rest of these ruins, if it so pleases you.
Tell me more of this bag of holding.
Yes, well, we were traveling back to our home, and we received a message telepathically saying it was from some kind of magical bag of holding that had some form of sentience, and that it was in trouble. It even told us it is within your hoard somewhere.
Roll me a persuasion check. I'm going to tell you the DC. 17.
Okay. Just check it.
Trust in the digital dice for this one, I see.
Yeah, nothing I can really do to help with this. I'm just gonna have to go for it.
Use the help action to help.
How do you help persuade?
I think I'm still holding out this ring, and I guess that's gonna be my thing, is like I'm still trying to show that we didn't mean to steal and there is no animosity. And I think I'm really gonna try and highlight my dragon features at this point. So I'm gonna make sure that my hair's kind of slicked back so you can see. I'm gonna like tuck my hair behind my ears. I'm gonna really dilate my like pupils into slits to just show that I'm of dragon descent.
Now they show that Haku is obviously clearly putting on for this dragon, and in the fact that brass dragons by their very nature like stories, and
I'm basically peacocking right now.
You've hooked him a little bit with this tale of this tall tale, he thinks, of a bag. I'll let you roll at advantage.
Alright. Let's do it.
It's done it.
That's not bad. 24.
Now, I'm not stupid enough to immediately dismiss that some items are can be sentient or imbued with intelligence. I do have a bag of holding in my hoard, and I'd be willing to part with it for a sum of gold or items of equivalent value. I would be looking for 2,000 gold pieces to give it to you, but then I would let you go free. You can even explore the rest of the waypoint.
At this point, Haku is going to reach into her bag of holding and she's going to pull out the egg.
An extremely generous offer, your lordship. Now, we do, and I'm so sorry, we would have another request to make. This egg, it's very special. It doesn't require any... It doesn't require any material component. We would just ask if you would allow us to leave it within your hoard for a couple hours, maybe a day. It's a very important magical item that will help in protecting this land and, by transference of property, protecting your hoard.
Where did you come across such an item?
A friend.
It was given to us by a friend. Someone of magical persuasion.
If we can strike up an accord and a deal whereby you take the bag of holding, I would quite happily allow the egg into my hoard for a temporary basis, but you would need to trust me with it. I will not allow you to enter my hoard chamber.
I would have no problem that it could not be in safer hands.
Do we have a deal?
I mean, we have found some rather valuable objects in these ruins that I think might be to your interest. How much exactly gold was all that shit?
I reckon three of the items added up to 2,000 exactly, I think.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
It's almost as if it was written for this.
While every fibre of my being is screaming to haggle, facing down a dragon with shambling mounds at our back and the party not in great condition, I'm pretty up for just paying the amount they're asking for.
I am. Haku is happy to pay, but as soon as he says that we aren't allowed to go with the egg, her motherly instincts are going to kick in, and she doesn't really want to be separated from it. So, as you know, I'm going to pass the bag of holding to Remy to kind of look through for the bits and bobs to hand over. Haku is going to continue with this kind of show that she's putting on for this dragon. I'm going to do some of my breath, not in the direction of anything or anyone, but I just want to show my dragon breathing. And for the first time, I'm actually going to pop out my wings. So my wings are kind of going to be this very see-through element of me, but as they kind of pop out, you can see that they're very moss covered, where I'm a ranger and I've spent so much time in the forest, and I've never popped these out since I was probably a child. And I'm kind of going to look down, I'm going to bow down and look up at the dragon whilst holding this egg and just say, is there any way that you can just allow me to stay with the egg? On my own, I will leave all my weapons with my colleagues, my friends, but can I just stay with the egg?
Upon seeing this display with the fire breath and the wings, the dragon's head snaps in your direction, very interested, a little bit of a quizzical look. He's still unsure. How do I know that you won't plunder any of my treasure?
You will be with me. I will be with you. You can keep your eyes on me. I just want to be with the egg.
Allow me to go and get the bag of holding. He looks at Remy. He goes, "What do we have in trade?"
So I didn't actually write the items down.
We have a crystal box. It's worth 20 gold. A gold ring set with bloodstones, non-magical, worth 250. A tapestry depicting a red dragon, worth 750. So that's 1,000. A fire opal worth 1,000. And a mithril armor breastplate, which doesn't have a value on here, and we should probably not give that dragon something so valuable.
Yeah, we don't need to give them we'll give them those free, the tapestry, the ring, and
the breastplate. Yeah.
Keep the breastplate.
The dragon extends a large clawed hand.
I do the very... My nose is almost touching the floor. This is very over the top.
And he allows you to drop the items into his hand. And he goes, "I'll return and I'll take you through," addressing you, Haku. And he sort of inaudibly says something very, very quiet as he turns and burrows through this rock. And it appears that he isn't alone, and his guard appears to make sure that you don't try and follow him. He's probably gone for a minute, and then he returns, clutching this this bag of holding, and he throws it to you, Remy. And as he returns, the earth elemental sinks back into the rubble. Here you go. He throws you the bag of holding. Now, you feel free to explore any part of the gateway apart from my chamber through these turnstiles. I will take your friend. All you need to do is come to the wall and shout when you're done.
It's extremely generous of you. And we will be sure to spread tales of your magnificence when we leave from this place.
Haku's gonna start like taking off like out her daggers, hand over her short bow and everything. I'm gonna hand it to Beetle, even though Beetle's standing further back, and that's kind of my like peace offering, I guess, a little bit, because I don't let anyone touch my weapons. And I don't exchange any words. I still have my wings up. I just hand it over and then proceed to wait for the dragon to take me.
Okay. So, you and the dragon are now off the map. My friends, you found me.
Oh, good. We actually got the right bag. I was worried he might have more than one.
Now empty your treasure into me.
Now, hold on.
Whoa.
Let's pause for a second. So, we got you out, and you're fucking weird, basically. I don't have to do all this shit with you. You're a fucking bag. You're just a strange thing. Why enchant a bag of holding to speak and be telepathic? So what's the deal?
I'm not the one who did it. Argus did it.
Argus? Who's Argus?
Argus was
Let's
my
start
companion.
Okay, what, they were a wizard, or... Come on, give me a bit more here.
Argus was my companion. He died in the desert.
Okay.
He died of
So-
thirst.
He died first in the desert, yeah, that tracks. But he had a bag of holding, so why are you not full of water?
Obviously not.
So again, you can see why it's a little strange. And we just heard someone stealing tons of shit. The kind of shit that, I don't know, might fit in a bag of holding.
I am just here to help. Please, empty your treasure into me.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Can you cast Detect
With-
Thoughts on an item?
Any... Let's find out. Creatures that know languages or are telepathic. So, as long as it can think...
Oh, it has to be a
We
creature.
can read him.
It's not a creature.
Mm,
I mean, if it was and it's lying, then you would know. But if it's not, we now know it's not.
I'm more thingy about it. I wanted to do Detect Magic, but I don't have Detect Magic. I mean,
Thing
I
is, it
can
would
try
say yes
it.
anyway, because it's a bag of holding, so it would say yes anyway if it is a bag of holding.
I mean, I could just try it and see. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I burn a slot. It's not the end of the world. We're not having
Can you
to
look
fight the
past
dragon.
it ritualistically?
new.
I never know which
only-
ones you can do as a ritual and which ones you can't.
I don't think I have any that I can do as a ritual at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't. But I'm not too worried about burning the slot. I can use sorcerer points to get more slots if I'm desperate. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But at least it will also let me, for a minute, sort of track you and the dragon, as long as you're within 30 feet, so I can see that you're still doing good.
They are
But I'm still alive.
60 feet away.
Well. I'm going to cast it, and if it does nothing, it does nothing.
Okay.
If it does work, I will get whatever's on their mind right now. Well, we know it's telepathic, at least.
You can detect some thoughts within 5 feet of you. They're speaking a language. Do you know Primordial?
I don't know Primordial, no.
Then you don't understand what they're saying.
I gave you my bag of holding, just as a FYI. Well, I gave it to Beetle, so...
I'm going to attempt to probe deeper into its mind. So it needs to give me a wisdom save.
What's the DC?
15.
Fail.
Okay, so I can discern its reasoning, its emotions, and something that looms large in its mind, such as a worry, love, or hate.
Reason to guard. Emotions none. Loves the dragon.
Okay.
They
It
are-
does know I did that.
They are the emotions and feelings that you picked up from a creature within 5 feet of you.
I wonder if I picked up the golem.
Elemental.
instead. I think I might have picked up the golem and not the bag. Okay, that's fine. I was fully prepared for this to be a wasted slot. At least I know that the guardian loves the dragon. That's interesting information. I didn't think rocks could have that kind of emotion.
We should spread
That's
rumours.
kind of-
That's Roxist.
Also, the guardian is aware that I did that. For what that's worth, it knows that I read its mind.
The guardian is embarrassed.
I'll
The rocks suddenly glow red.
I'll give it a pat and go, yeah, you're doing a good job.
Okay. I'll just tell you because you didn't pick up on the bag because the bag is not a creature.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think... The only thing, cause it was telepathic, I thought it was worth a shot.
In your head,
Okay.
what are you messing about with? Empty your treasure into me.
We've just
You're
met.
really pushing.
I'm here to help.
Let's see here. What do I...
Put a javelin in. I'll put a javelin inside. This is important to me. Please look after it.
Okay, it goes in.
Okay, now, can we have it back?
Yep.
Okay. You're a really weird bag.
There's other treasure.
I mean, I guess...
there is other treasure in me if you want to get it.
Definitely. I'll put my hand in.
Like what?
I'll put my hand in. I'm going to regret it. It's going to be a mimic.
You are pulled inside the bag I need you to roll me a athletics check.
Fucking knew this fucking weird bag.
I've got this. I've got a +8. Famous last words. Did it roll?
13.
Have a +8. Wait, why does it say plus? Oh no.
You rolled a 5.
Can I? Okay. I was holding the bag.
Yep.
We established while he was doing this. So can I give him the help action by trying to pull the opposite direction?
Just 2 seconds. On mine it says I got 17.
I saw a 5.
You definitely rolled a 5.
You've rolled the.
How do I put it in the chat?
I've not got your roll. It's not come up.
It's very weird. Like
the-
mine's just come up now after everything.
The dice showed, and it showed a 5. That's really weird.
I saw a 5, but it is not showing up in the game log, which...
Yeah. No, that's what I've got.
Okay.
My dice didn't roll for me.
At the top, in the bar, where there's the little D20, what does
Oh,
it,
yeah.
what does it say? To self or to everyone?
Top of the bar with the D20.
So at the top of the window, on the right hand side, next to the little hamburger menu, there should be a drop down. Mine, I've got one that says roll to self or roll to everyone.
Yeah, to everyone. Send to everyone.
Oh, that's weird because it's not coming up in the log. That's so strange.
Well, even on that same log itself, it hasn't even given me mine. The last one was Haku's short bow. 48 minutes ago.
Mine was Sorrelin's. That's so strange. 17, you're not pulled into the bag.
Oh, I was kind of hoping I was, but it'd be fun.
DC was 15.
We all saw it try to eat Beetle, right?
So I'm gonna kind of like pull myself back, and then draw my sword and demand that it explains what it is.
I am a bag of holding.
Yes, but what are you holding?
I am an extra dimensional space here to carry your items.
Okay, this...
Where does the space go to?
I don't know.
You don't know what you're holding,
The
and
other
you don't know
side.
where you go.
The astral plane.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we know of Gif Yankee. We know this is a Gif Yankee town or city or whatever this place is, and it's a bag of holding with an astral plane inside, which is how they travel around.
Reach in and see if you can pull some more treasure out.
I didn't pull out any in the last time.
Someone, you gotta know the jigs. Like, no one is putting their hand in you, and no one's putting anything else in you. You understand that much, right?
Why were you scared of the dragon?
Because I feared it would destroy me, like it destroys everything else.
Why do you fear at all?
Because I don't want to be torn asunder and lose all the treasure that is inside me.
Reveal the treasure. Show us the treasure.
You have to reach.
If you want
in
us
and
to
get
trust
it.
you,
You have to reach.
if you want us to trust you, you gave me my javelin back. You can give me some trust back.
Unfortunately, you would need to reach in and get it.
Interesting. I'm gonna be really stupid here. You gave me everything, right, Haku? Like, Danny, you gave me everything.
Yeah.
Am I really stupid if I put the Mithra on and just risk it? I mean, the DM's literally shaking his head, so...
Oh, I've just got an itch, yeah.
I'm still holding the bag. I'm holding it away from Beetle. I see the glint in their eyes.
Look, we've lost a party member to a dragon, which I do not agree with. We've got shambling mountains one way. We've not rested. You're wasting your magic abilities on things that I've literally told you they're not real. And then we have doors we can't open and elevators we haven't tried. We have a door to a dimensional space that might have treasure. What do you want to do? Sorrelin? Someone with some kind of idea?
No, shut up. You make in between all the bullshit you were spouting there was actually an interesting point. We have shambling mounds, and we have a bag that wants to eat shit.
That's
I'm only
literally
here- I'm
that's
only
the
here
worst thing you've ever said.
To help carry your treasure. Add it to the treasure that's already inside.
Sorrelin, what do you make of all of this? He's done. He's bust. I will take the bag from him. I'm taking the bag from him.
I'm gonna fight you on this.
Guys, I think we all just need a sleep. So we need to be nice to each other.
We're not doing any. For starts, we're not doing anything till Haku's back. Let's be very clear.
So we're doing nothing.
Yes, we are gonna wait until Haku's back. Why is that a bad idea?
You did say you was going to have a look around for what might be in the rubble, but I don't. Yeah.
We
yeah.
can go through the.
I'm not
rubble.
there, so I can't say anything.
You can entertain yourself, but I'm not going into rooms with other things that might try to kill us until we have everyone back.
Let's go exploring. You can put your treasure in me.
You should. You're not okay. You don't get to be part of this.
I'm part
Sorrelin,
of
are you
I'm part
coming
of the
with
team
me?
now.
I'm coming with you, people.
Are you coming with me, or are you staying with the
gotta
coward?
understand.
I'm coming with you. Don't worry.
I'm staying here. If you'll want to wander around, you'll wander around. But I'm staying here with the fucking freaky bag.
Amazing. That sounds like a great company. We always do what you want to do.
Yeah,
Wow.
I constantly want to walk into dragon layers.
Can we check this first? I don't know if you can see me. I'll move my character towards it because nothing seems to be highlighting for me. This here, we don't know what this is, right? But it is a door.
That's an elevator.
Okay, does it have the exclamation mark on it?
It does.
Can I use the rune on it, please?
Yep, the elevator opens.
Okay, Sorrelin?
Coming with. Let's go.
And you're staying there,
Hi,
Remy.
Remy.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Before we go, Haku, how's your rather awkward and quiet date with a dragon going?
I think it's going quite swimmingly. That I'm imagining I'm having the time of my life. I feel like he's probably run me a bath. I feel like I'm having. Is that a spa day for Haku? That's what I'm imagining.
So you've gone in there, and there is all sorts of heaps and mounds of treasure in here. What you also see, and I will reveal this on the map because why not? Why did that not erase? Stupid thing. Okay, what you see is when I get notes back up, lower level locations, a spacious chamber, walls that slant inwards and converge about 60 feet above the floor, that form sort of the apex of a pyramid structure. Rubble is piled and heaped against the walls on all sides. The room's centerpiece is an archway of purple stone that stands about 20 feet tall. The arch has a gap at the top. Bright purple embers spew from either side of the broken arch and trail upwards like smoke. Behind the arch, gathered in neat piles, lies the hoard of coins and other treasures. Inside the hoard, there are also like bits of lush, rich furniture that he's collected that are obviously worth a lot, and he does gesture to you you can take a seat there and rest while you wait for the egg. Now, if you stay there for the full however many hours, is it 8? You'll get a long rest. If you stay there for 8 hours.
Does the egg need above table?
It's about 8 hours.
Okay. Well, if one must.
The dragon is just curled up under the arch with one eye open, just watching you. Always watching you. And he just asks that you don't touch anything other than the sofa that he's allowed you to sit on.
I am gonna gently place the egg down, probably like right near them, on their hoard, and then I'm gonna take a spot on the sofa and I'm gonna kind of get curled up. And I think Haku at this point in her life is gonna, I think she's always run away from pretty much everything about herself, her family, and she would actually start to ask the dragon like what it is like being a dragon, you know, and she's gonna try and make small talk and just kind of like learn about this dragon's, you know, like background and all his trials and tribulations through his life. And I guess she's just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle of why she's been treated the way she has when she was younger and all that kind of together, and almost try and make a friend through the hardship that she can only imagine that this dragon has probably faced. And I think that's the key thing, is that Haku doesn't see dragons as this like big scary monster. She sees the solitary banishment that they're given.
He takes in your story, listens, because he loves stories, and he does give you his story that he was born far away. He's growing. He's a young dragon, so he's not fully grown yet, but he's got to the age where he had to leave the nest, getting a little bit too big. The scrapping with his brothers and sisters had started, and he flew for thousands and thousands of miles before he found this island, and he spotted from the sky this pyramid that was glinting, and he flew down, and he says this was about a year ago. He said the strange creatures that inhabit the pyramid accepted my leadership, and I got them to set about repurposing it to serve my needs. All the while, I scoured the lands around for treasure to add to my meagre hoard. As you can see, it is growing. And around a week ago, I spotted the unfortunate remains of an adventurer who seemed to have died of thirst. And among his possessions was the very bag of holding that you say led you here today. I brought the bag home, and I stored several of my favourite gemstones inside. The next day, I returned to find the bag empty. I instructed the Modrons to search the outpost for thieves, and when no intruders were found, I began to fear that one or more of the Modrons may have stolen my gems. 2 days ago, I put my theory to the test, and I placed some less valuable treasure in the bag, leaving it unguarded while I stood watch at the entrance to the outpost. The next day, the bag was empty. I accused the Modrons of stealing the treasure, and I destroyed several of them in my rage. I then used the rubble to seal off my tunnel and summoned my guardian friend out there. And I began hunting down the remaining Modrons. The destroyed Modrons seemed to disintegrate, leaving no trace. one of them scuttled off and locked himself in a room, and I couldn't get to him. And I fear there are still more around here. But yeah, then you arrived. I thought that you may be the thieves. You luckily were able to quell my rage before it built enough for me to destroy you and your party. So maybe they will find the answer to my question.
I don't think the creatures that live here stole from you, and I think we could help mend the relationship you have with them so that you can coexist and live in peace together. If that would be of interest to you, I think that they could bring fortune to you as much as you could bring protection to them.
If they are not stealing,
and
what is stealing?
we will help you find it. We will help you find it out. We're adventurers, that's what we do. But I don't believe it was them. Maybe when we go back after the egg is finished, my party might know some more information. But I think you should try to come at it from an open-minded point of view. At first, you thought we were bad, and hopefully, after spending some time with me, you've realised that we don't mean any harm. We mean no disrespect. We certainly wouldn't intentionally steal from you, and all we have is respect.
You don't come across many adventurers that treat my kind like this. I've seen many friend and foe slain by humans, tieflings, and even dragonborn.
Not everyone is like us, but not every dragon is like you. There are dragons out there that kill people and families and whole villages and towns just for the fun of it. So people have ideas on dragons, but I treat every creature that I come across as kindly as I can, and I would never tarnish someone with the ideas of someone else. I will treat everyone with respect and honour until they give me a reason not to.
You have a good heart, young dragon. You've convinced me that it is not you and your friends that have been stealing from me. Should you wish to stay and help me uncover what's been going on here, that is fine. And should your friends and yourself need to perhaps gather yourselves, I can't allow anyone else to enter this chamber, but anybody else on the other side of the rubble wall that I've built would be safe. And I'm more than willing to allow them to pass there, but not through the turnstiles. Should I go?
That's very generous.
Should I go and gather your friends?
I think it would be a good idea if you wouldn't mind. I think they need a good night's sleep.
Just as you're about to go up in the elevator, Beetle and Sorrelin, the Yulagan appears again. This time a little bit calmer, a little bit more composed, and goes, "Fellow adventurer fellows of Haku, I cannot allow you into my hoard chamber, but if you would like to follow me to the other side of the rubble wall, you may be able to take your rest, and then you can help me figure out what's going on here and who's stealing my treasure."
Oh, I think I've got a good idea who has been stealing your treasure.
Not back in there! You just hear in your head, I will not go back!
And you're gonna do what exactly? Grow legs? We're going in there. I'm gonna start going through the rubble.
The dragon just builds a little tunnel here for you. He does, while he does it, expose a doorway here. And he will settle here. It says you cannot pass the turnstiles, but anything on this side of the wall you'll be safe, as the earth elemental guards. Take your rest.
Oh, that reminds me. You should you should keep that earth elemental around. They're nice.
Beetle, do you trust the dragon enough?
Sorrelin, do we trust the dragon enough?
If Haku trusts the dragon, I trust the dragon.
Okay. So with that, as you make your way onto that side of the rubble wall, the dragon slinks back into his hoard and curls up here. Looking through the turnstiles, you can see Haku on some lush, elegant-looking chaise longue, just relaxing, arms back, while you guys have just got cold stone floor.
It's like Leia and Jabba the Hutt in Jabba the Hutt's palace.
I'm taking the bag and I'm keep putting it closer and further away to the turnstile. Ugh, are you scared?
Just put your treasure in me.
Oh, you don't want to go... There's loads of treasure in there. You don't want to go back in the hoard?
Not while he's there.
Oh, maybe I should call him back over here. You want to tell it to the dragon again?
No.
I'm enjoying torment. I don't like this fucking bag. I'm enjoying tormenting it.
So yeah, you are now in the protection of the earth elemental on one side and a big ass brass dragon on the other side, and you can take a long rest because ain't nothing gonna fuck with you while you've got that dragon on your side. And with that, we will leave it there.